New details into a tragedy that unfolded over the weekend on 6th Street in downtown Austin, as we now know the names of the two people killed in Sunday's mass shooting and what the FBI is investigating as a possible act of terrorism, saying it's a potential nexus of terrorism. 14 others were injured. 3 remain in critical condition. Let's be joined right now on the ground in Texas by Fox's Sarah Allegre. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us. What is the FBI? What is police saying about this incident?
Well, they said the FBI, Austin PD as well, this individual wasn't on their radar beforehand. But going back to the 2 names of the people who were shot and killed in this attack, now been identified as 19-year-old Ryder Harrington, 21-year-old Savitha Shan, so young here, victims to the violence that unfolded right here on 6th Street. Annie Mac, if you've been here, this is a very popular weekend spot. Not too far away, we've got UT Austin. This is where a lot of college students gather, as you can imagine. So overwhelming for this community. I want to take you to that moment. Also want to warn you, though, the audio is alarming. Yeah, you're hearing that. Several rounds of gunfire outside that downtown bar. Police say the suspect shot from his SUV. He got out, then fired at people on the street. Austin PD, they responded very quickly within just about a minute, killing the gunman. He's since been identified as Jaja Janye. Police say he was wearing a sweatshirt reading "Property of Allah" and a shirt with the Iranian flag underneath. This happened shortly after the U.S. and Israel announced coordinated strikes on Iran. So when questioned earlier today about any possible connections, the FBI and Austin PD say it's too early to say, but they're not ruling it out.
We're looking for connections that he possibly had, witnesses, as the chief had mentioned. We are pouring through thousands of hours of video. Have massive amounts of both digital and physical evidence. And this is a around-the-clock, 24-hour investigation at this point. And any declarations on what led to that motive would be premature.
You know, we're thinking about events and what's occurring in the country as well. And so, in addition to the fact that this was a huge, complex scene, we're calling in those federal partners.
CBS is here. Yeah, so on Sunday, officials searched this home linked to the suspect. They say they found an Iranian flag and photos of regime leaders there. Fox also learned the suspect became a naturalized citizen in 2013 and first came to America in 2000 on a tourist visa before becoming a lawful permanent resident here 6 years later. We also learned from the Austin police chief that the suspect did obtain the weapons used legally back in 2017 from San Antonio. And again, once again, we are learning about both the FBI and the police chief weren't aware, or at least didn't have this individual on their radar before the attack early Sunday. Annie Mac.
And after everything that's unfolding in Iran, everyone on high alert right now. I do want to ask you, what did the FBI say about what this individual was wearing? Because there's a lot of kind of criticism and being critical of what he was wearing, potentially something with an Iran flag. What can you tell us?
Yeah, you may have seen that image that's floating around. It shows the suspect carrying a weapon. He's also wearing a sweatshirt. And we want to pay very close attention to the writing there. It says "Property of Allah." And then just underneath that, he's wearing a shirt with the Iranian flag. And so you take a look at the timing of the matter, too. This was shortly after the U.S. announced its conflict with Iran, Israel stepping in as well. And so if you look at the coordination there, and then also what the FBI found in their search of the home linked to the suspect as well. Yes, an Iranian flag inside of that home, but also photos of the current regime as well. Again, we asked about a possible link there. The FBI saying it's too early to say at this point, but this is exactly what the investigation is for, to figure that out.
Very good, Sarah Allegre. Thank you so much for your reporting here on Live Now from Fox.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. All right, great reporting on a tragedy that unfolded in a very popular part of Austin, Texas, where college students very frequently go out on a Saturday night. So you can imagine the amount of people. Austin PD, very heroic in nature, responding so very quickly. We're getting identities of exactly who these two victims are from Austin police, showcasing they are identified 19-year-old Ryder Harrington, and you can see the 21-year-old Savitha Shan. If you have anyone who has video, audio, or digital evidence, please submit it via the QR code. This coming in from Austin police. And we do know that other parts, communities around the country, New York City, the Long Island area, Washington, D.C., also concerned and aware, on high alert for any potential response to what's going on with the war there, the conflict in Iran. Let's take